Yo, what's going on, guys? Bexio back, and today we've got a brand new video back on Bitcoin. The price of Bitcoin is absolutely exploding, and everybody is getting interested in this space. Everyone's getting interested in maybe buying some Bitcoin, maybe getting a little trading in. Do whatever you want to do with Bitcoin. Just know that it's very easy to get started, and that's what we're going to cover in this video, is how to get started buying crypto and Bitcoin in general. You know, what you got to do, some of the exchanges that you can use that are super simple to sign up for, and then start using, funding your account and buying yourself the Bitcoin that you want, or either other cryptos. But a lot of people about Bitcoin right now, and the interest is starting to roll in as the price continues to surge past $40,000. It's absolutely insane what's happening. So we got a couple exchanges here where it's super simple. We're going to start with Coinbase. I feel like everybody should probably have an idea of what Coinbase is or heard of them by now. They have two services, and we're going to go over both of them. But the first one is the regular Coinbase account. You know, the simple, easy to use, easy to read, simple charts. There's nothing complicated about this. And all you have to do is go in there, you sign up like a normal brokerage account. You got to give your information, you know, your full name and all that types of stuff, verify your ID with your license, and then that will get you started to being able to link your bank account, and you can then transfer funds to Coinbase. And the interesting thing about Coinbase, or the good thing that I know that Coinbase offers, I don't use many exchanges, so I don't know all of them, but Coinbase lets you trade instantly. So as soon as you say you're going to deposit money, they let you trade with that instantly and before it withdraws from your account. So you don't have to wait the 2 days, 3 days for it to withdraw from your account. But when you're using Coinbase, you do have to wait for the 9-day period for it to all clear, meaning they let you trade with it, then they withdraw from your bank account, and it all clears, it's all settled before you can take it off the exchange. So just be wary of that. If you want to move your coins around, you do have to wait 9 days before you are able to move it from Coinbase to a different wallet, to another exchange, wherever you want to move it to. You do have to wait that time period. So that's the simple Coinbase UI type experience, you know, for people who are just kind of getting started and just want to dive in and kind of buy your first bit of Bitcoin or experiment with altcoins, whatever you want to do. You can just get right to it, and it's super simple. So the second part of this is going to be Coinbase Pro, which is another service, another extension of their exchange in reality, that you can use, and it's a little bit more advanced. It has the candlestick charts and stuff like that. Nothing real insane about it. You know, it shows you the live trading and stuff, so it's a little more advanced and might be a little more intimidating to someone who's newer to maybe trading in general. If you've never even been involved in the stock market, then these charts and stuff might be a little intimidating, but they're really not hard. Within like 15-20 minutes, you could probably learn what they're all doing and how to look at them and stuff. But after you get through that hurdle, the Coinbase Pro is actually better than Coinbase, the normal one, because of the fees and the fee structure that Coinbase Pro has. Because on Coinbase, I think the fees are 2% of your purchase, and I think that's a minimum fee of $2 or $3 or something. So it is a little insane. And if you go to Coinbase Pro and make the same purchases, I think the fee drops to like 0.25%, which is a big difference, and actually makes a lot of change in how much Bitcoin you're actually getting for your money. Instead of paying the 2% or 1.5% in fees, you can actually get that 1.25% that you would have paid in fees, and you'll get it in Bitcoin. It might not be that much when you're starting out putting money in, but if you put a lump sum of money in, then it's going to end up being a lot of Bitcoin going towards your money going towards fees instead of going towards getting you Bitcoin. And the neat thing about Coinbase Pro is it is literally an extension of Coinbase. So if you have a Coinbase account, you automatically have a Coinbase Pro account. You don't need to make a new account, start the process over, you know, redo your information, revalidate and all that, and reconnect your bank accounts. It'll all be set. It'll all just transfer over from Coinbase to Coinbase Pro, as well as when you're in Coinbase Pro or in Coinbase. If you start on Coinbase, you can take your coins, Bitcoin, whatever they are, you can take them from the wallets on Coinbase and transfer them instantly and for free to the Coinbase Pro wallets And Coinbase does that for no fees. They just do it instantly. So that's a little perk of doing that. If you want to start in Coinbase, regular Coinbase, kind of get used to stuff, get a feel for the market, get a feel for wanting to be in Bitcoin or getting your Bitcoin, and then want to take it to the next step to Coinbase Pro to get the better fee charges, to be able to look at all the information that's presented to you, you know, while you're deciding when to make a trade and stuff. And then you can do it instantly with no fees, and I think that's a pretty good perk. So the second exchange that you can use is Gemini, and this is owned by the Winklevoss twins. If you're new to the space or deeper in the space, you're probably going to hear the Winklevoss twins name quite a bit. They are a big player in Bitcoin. I think they did own 1% of circulating coins. They're billionaires from Bitcoin, and it's insane what they've done, but they built this exchange called Gemini, and in all honesty, I've just recently even signed up for a Gemini account, so I haven't used Gemini personally. I use Coinbase Pro to do all my trades and stuff and buy Bitcoin. If you want to look at different exchanges, Gemini is another good exchange, trusted and all of that. The fees on Gemini, I think, are similar to the fees on Coinbase Pro. So, whereas Coinbase and Gemini are both, the regular Coinbase and Gemini are both user-friendly, and they're not intimidating. You know, you can just go on there and pretty much do what you want to do and buy stuff without really having a bunch of information thrown at you. And that might be a better thing for someone getting started. If you want to get in Gemini and start there, if the fees are better. I don't know that for a fact, but I do know that, you know, they're both user-friendly and everything. The only problem that I've seen with Gemini is if you start on Gemini and start in the kind of like the user-friendly one, the normal Gemini, they do have a service that is supposedly like Coinbase Pro. It might even be more sophisticated, but in order to get that, I think you have to be approved to get access to that. It's kind of weird. I know that I was looking at it the other day, and it was just saying it was an option that you could click, but you had to go through the support to get approved or something. I don't know. So maybe if you want to ever get into more of the bigger information and stuff like that while you're trading, into the more intimidating charts and things flashing in different colors and all that stuff, then you might want to start on Coinbase so that you can easily transfer to Coinbase Pro for free, no fees, instantly, whenever you're ready to do that. To whereas Gemini, from what I've seen, it needs approval, and it's going to have a process to do it. Not that it might be super easy. You might get approved, and it might just do it instantly if you go and try and apply for it. But I don't know. I haven't used Gemini at all, so I'm just starting to get involved and try and look at them and see if, you know, what they can do and what they offer and things. But those are two exchanges that I would pretty much recommend for people who are new. Those are the two that I know the most about. Like I've said, I haven't used Gemini. I know people that have used Gemini, and I've used Coinbase and Coinbase Pro. So those are both entry level, very good. And then Coinbase Pro, if you want to get a little more advanced and stuff, you can do that. Now, moving on from the exchanges, if you're only putting a few $100s, then, you know, you might just be able to keep it on the exchange and just say whatever. But if you start to get like 1,000 plus and start getting in the 4 digits, 5 digits territory, you might want to think about removing it from the exchange itself, because the exchanges can be risky. Coinbase and Gemini both have good security. They both keep their coins in cold storage, or a percentage of their coins. And I think there is some sort of security, like insurance on Coinbase when it comes to your Bitcoin and stuff like that. In theory, or in threats of hacks and stuff, if those happen, they have some sort of insurance policy. But basically, you'd have two options. You can take your coins and put them on a cold storage device like a Ledger or a Trezor, which are physical devices that hold your coins in offline storage, and that's the safest way to store them. Or you can put the money to work and earn 6% interest on BlockFi. I do a combination of both. I keep a majority in a Ledger offline, and then I use some to put on BlockFi and put it to work, so it goes and earns 6% interest. So if you're interested in BlockFi and going down that route of making your money go to work a little bit, then I will have a link in the description below, and you can sign up using that link, and you will get a free $10 of Bitcoin for depositing $100 on BlockFi. So guys, that's going to do it for this video. Those are the two exchanges that I think are the best for people starting, and then Coinbase Pro and the Gemini Pro equivalent, I forget the name of it exactly, for like advanced people, advanced traders, or people who want to go to the next step and get a little bit more information while they're making a decision on a trade. So guys, that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully this information was useful in some sort of way or another. Obviously Coinbase and Gemini, both great exchanges. You really can't go wrong with either one. Just the easier steps to a more advanced system on Coinbase. As far as I know, I'm not familiar enough with Gemini to really make that call. But guys, let me know if you are getting involved or involved in this crazy Bitcoin craze that's going on right now. And as always, don't forget to smash the like button and smash that subscribe button. We're on the path to 1,000 subscribers. I'll see you guys in my next video.